See, we're just hanging out back here. All we can do is really shove Bubba and try to get going in the right direction. Hey there, gearheads. Welcome on in to the Season 3 premiere of the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. I'm Alan Bailey. Yeah, it's brand new. We just went ahead and on our last video wrapped up the championship in the Cup, Xfinity, and in the Truck Series, giving us a championship in all 4 divisions. In Season 1, we went ahead and got the title in the Dirt and in the Xfinity Series. Then last season, we won in our very own truck, we won the championship for the number 10 Colic Racing, and we won the championship for Chip Ganassi in the number 42 Chevy. So now we're starting our own career, and what do we have in store for you? Well, let me show you what our car looks like. Here it is, our car for Season 3. Procore on the hood of this number 28 Chevrolet. That's right, we're bringing back the number 28 car to the Cup Series. If the 7 car can come back, if the 5 can come back, if the 48 can still stay around, the 24 can still stay around, we're going to bring back the 28, something that hasn't really raced since Robert Yates raced it a few years ago, almost coming up on 20 years now. Yeah, I feel old. But it is going to be on a Chevy, Procore on the car, and kind of an homage, unintentionally. This is the paint scheme that they gave us. You see here, we can't pick the paint scheme at all for this car. It's something that I'm hoping that we see in the new NASCAR game. Check out that video of my top 10 right there. But this is kind of our homage. We changed the red to orange for Procore, whose primary colors are black and orange. And it's a really basic design on this Chevy. I like it. We have the opportunity, if we want, we can change this to change the roof color right there. So we could do something if we really wanted to, like this, which looks fine. I'm not dissing it. I actually like how clean the lines look. But to me, this purely black car with this orange stripe right here is very reminiscent of the 28 car that raced for so many years. We decided to go ahead and keep the number as white. That way it pops against the car and doesn't kind of blend into the numbers down here. But I'll give you, what the heck, I'll change that real quick just to give you an idea of what that would look like if we went full homage here. That's what it could potentially look like. And to me, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I think I prefer that as white. That way we're a tiny bit different than Robert Yates' car. And it kind of gives that 28 a pop on the side of the car, and it matches the Procore logo as well. So, and I actually dig this. They actually placed the logo correctly on the back of the car, not off to the side, but dead center, which looks really good in my opinion. And same with the hood inside. It's just a really clean looking car, guys. I really dig it. And we could do, a red, white, and blue thing for certain events. We could do different paint schemes here and there for this, but I actually really dig the style of this car a lot. If you have to be auto-assigned something, this works perfectly. And yeah, we kept the orange rims and orange spoiler right here, so it kind of gives you a tiny bit more color on this predominantly black car. And we'll show you what our fire suit looks like a little bit here. This is our fire suit. Very basic, but very stylish, and it fits the car perfectly. So to give you an idea, you see right here our money totals in the corner, up here I should say, totally gone, only $15,000 in the bank account. We have a little over 50,000 fans, vastly under what it was in Season 2, because we reset the career in order to get rid of all of the rivals that we had. We had a bad race, and we turned the race into a pinball machine, basically. So we're completely starting over, which means our 300, I think we had 33 million or something like that in the bank account when we ended the season last year. And if we did that, if we had all that, that would give us kind of like a B-level car. And to me, the fun part of the career mode is working your way up. So right now we only have one car, a speedway car, because we can't afford a second one. To add a second car, $1.6 million, I should say, for that second car. So we're just going with the Speedway because the Speedway kind of covers most of the NASCAR races for now, at least in this first half. Yeah, we have a Super Speedway, Daytona, and a short track for race 4 kicking everything off here, but this was our best option. You see our departments right here. We've kind of we haven't maxed everything out, but we utilized everything as best we could to get our maximum value out of what the game gave us with the Gold Edition. So 80, 80, 80 across the board. Our pit crew is 90, 90. So if we want to max that out, it's going to take 2.3. If we want to max everything out here, it's going to take us a couple seasons. You see right there, 6.2 mil, which is a lot more than we had in the bank account before the season ended last year. So we have a long way to go. We have literally 46.2 million to go. So that's quite a number of races. That's at least 2 seasons to max this out, and to buy a car 1.6. So we're gonna have to buy at least 2 or 3 more cars. But we only have 2 people on our crew right now. You see kind of our teammates. We have Doreen Black, who was our first hire right here. We've got her +7 out of 12 possibility. We've trained her up as best we can afford. And Roy Klein, who's +6 out of 12 on his aero speciality. But we do not have a suspension expert on the team yet. Not until we buy that second car can we get 2 more people working for us. So when we get that second car, we're really going to start being a lot more competitive. But for now, this is where we are, and you see the work plan which we've already initiated. 80 on the engine, 78 on the aero, and stuck at 70 right now, unfortunately, on suspension. But we can go as high, another 10 high, 80 on that. So we're maxed out on our engine. We're not maxed out on the aero yet. So this is going to be kind of our thing. We have to save the car. We really have to work on the longevity. I'm not going to lie, the first 10 races or so are going to be us running sub-30s here, but you're going to see us progress and really hopefully get back into championship form. If we contend for a win this year, it's a good year for us. If we make the playoffs, that's a winning season for us. But we're starting out very small here. We've got 36 weeks only racing here in the Cup Series, so we're going to have a lot to kind of work with as we kind of build our team up here. So we'll see here. Our goal is 35th here, which I think is doable. So we will select our car here. You see that because of the mismatch, we're going to lose some of that power, unfortunately, but that's okay. We select the car. We're going to go ahead and debut this Blackstorm Motorsports number 28 Chevrolet. Let's go. So partially because of our lack of equipment, partially because of our tradition at Daytona and Talladega, we're rolling off in the back here for the Daytona 500. We did not have a good Daytona 500 in our rookie season last season, so I don't anticipate we're going to have a great one this year, just because the equipment isn't great, but it's going to be the first time that this Procore Chevy is going to be out on the racetrack. You see we're starting on the inside. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. coming to the back with us. So is Kevin Harvick and Cole Custard. So there's at least a few cars back here who are going to be hopefully pushing this number 28 Chevy to the front. We're in danger of losing the draft. Not going to lie. From the start, we will be.
Ready?
Yes.
Green flag.
Man, this car does look good. And I have mixed feelings about being kind of a sponsored teammate to Christopher Bell, but it's not the end of the world. So far, we're holding our own. We got a little shove from Harvick back here.
Careful, still there.
Oh, and I tagged the apron just a tiny bit right there.
Got one outside.
Whoa. I know that was illegal, but I didn't want to lift.
Outside now.
And I might get freight trained. Come on, let me in. If we can make it to 3 and 4, we'll kind of catch the draft. There we go.
Still there.
Ooh, the outside stacked
Still
up.
there.
And you see, we weren't able to keep up there. Our drafting is just not there. We're not that great at all. So 35th might be a bit of a challenge, but we will try. We will do our best up here.
Got one outside now.
Come on, somebody work with me. The game recognizes me as a rookie, so I don't have any friends. We don't have rookie stripes on the car, but we basically do. See, we're just hanging out back here. All we can do is really shove Bubba and try to get going in the right direction here.
Careful.
And you
Still
see,
there.
we're
Outside.
can't hang with him because we don't have the power.
Car on the outside now.
Yeah.
No points that stage, but plenty of racing left.
Well, we were battling right there for dead last with Chad Fincham and Timmy Hill. Something happened, so yeah, we'll pit here just to, frankly, try something. You know what? No, we'll go ahead and... You know, I'm debating whether or not I want to go 2 tires on this thing, and... we won't. The pit crew's decent, so we'll see what happens.
Are you ready here?
To my surprise, we actually gained a spot on pit road. I'll take it. And you see everybody's kind of gotten a little wacky back here. Oh. Okay, fun little start right there for us. I want to get to that bottom, but we're not going to get down there because the 66 is just stonewalling us. All good, all good.
Car outside.
See right here, we hit a wall of air essentially. This car's not a good drafter. She's got to be right up against the back bumper or somebody in order to sniff that draft, and even then we're not getting it. So we will be relegated to last here. See, here we're drafting good. This is a good draft. This is a good draft. We could just stick right here.
Still there?
See, we can't even. Willie Byron is powering back, so we're gonna have a fun long race here. Going into turn 1, we're pushing 190, so you know we're not exactly horrible, but we're not great. We're I guess somewhere in the middle between horrible and not good, which is still pretty bad.
No points that stage, but plenty of racing left. Towers called a caution.
That was expected. Martin Truex and Kevin Harvick are back here. Yeesh. Yeah, we'll pit, but here's the winning strategy for me, quote unquote. We're only going to take rights and 1 can. We're chancing it here. We're way chancing it here. And we're going to not repair the damage, and we're going to put more grill tape on the thing, see if that helps us go a little fiesta, and see what happens.
Almost ready now. Green, green, green.
So that did absolutely nothing for us. The pit crew is so not great that, yeah, it didn't help. You see we're good on fuel here, but unfortunately we gained nothing. We only took the 2, and we put a little bit of tape on it and only 1 can of fuel, and that still amounted to nothing for helping us with the track position. So we're back here. We're in the back still. We're going to see if we can keep up with this draft this time.
That car in front of you is coming to the pit.
Ooh, something happened. It looks like Ryan Newman's out of this race because he's marked dead last, and we were dead last. So we will not finish last in the Great American Race. Yay! What we'll do is we will pit because we got nothing to lose. We will put in a splash of fuel, just as like a little insurance money, and we'll put a little bit more tape on the grill to see if that helps us, and go from there.
Are you ready now?
So Ryan Newman crashed out of the Daytona 500 somehow. I suspect it's an engine or a mechanical failure. We've got a little bit more tape on this thing. It helped that last run with us stick with the pack, so we'll see what it does here. A little worried about the engine, but in the 3 laps to go here, what do we got to lose?
Still there.
Come on. Come on. Come on. No, don't go up. Don't go up. Don't go up. Don't go up. Don't.
Careful. Still there. still there.
That high lane checked
Careful,
up.
still there.
Our goal of 35th is looking like a possibility now. 3 to go.
You're all clear up top. White flag is in the air.
Lost our momentum right there with the frame droppage. Chris Bell is my favorite driver right now. I don't like the guy in real life. He was a jerk to me once, but you know what? I'm loving him right now. He's my best buddy.
Careful, still there.
I don't think we're gonna, nope, we don't have a 35th in us. Coming up a spot short of our goal, but not dead last.
Way to stay with us all day long. We'll get you a better car.
Thanks, crew chief. That's not the best, it's not the worst, it's somewhere in the middle. So you see Newman crashes out, Bubba finishes dead last. Matt DiBenedetto, the 95, like, there's some good cars back here who finished in the back. Like, I'm a little shocked. Who got the win? Joey Gase is your Daytona 500 champ. Wow. And the 37 of Ryan Pierce came home second. Corey LaJoie came home fourth. Brendan Gaughan came home fifth. John Hunter Nemechek, Michael McDowell, all top eights. Wow. This is an interesting season already. Wow. You see right there, though, we picked up a nice little payday, over $500,000 right there. And you see right here, we're tied for 37th in the point standings, and Ty Dillon is the one driver who's going to be on the outside looking in this points battle this season. But, you know, William Byron's back here, Bubba Wallace, Matt DiBenedetto, all back here, man. This is going to be interesting, but we got a point. Yay! You see the points leader is Ryan Pierce. Joey Gase qualifying for the chase, though. Excuse me, the playoffs. Wow. This is going to be a wacky, long season. I want to thank you so much for sticking around with us. We will see how we can do what we can do here as we continue to try to take this number 28 Chevy to the front. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you mash that subscribe button, and make sure you give us a follow over on Twitter and on Instagram at HeyAlanBailey. For the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode, I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see you at the track.